It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from the wonderful Overtone Brewing Company, and this is a can of their 90 Mile Pale. It's coming in at 5.5% ABV in a 440 milliliter can. Looks really, really good. Really kind of excited to get into this one. Without further ado, let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. Little bit of smoke on the can opening, beer in the glass. Hazy beer. They're just doing wonderful things. Overtone Brewing Company. They're just producing some of the best hazy beers in the UK, and I've been saying it for quite a while. Whoa! Wow! Look at that! Look at the sediment in there. You might catch a bit now in a moment, swirling round in the glass. One finger whitehead, lovely kind of hazy, very light amber coloured beer, almost kind of straw coloured. Yeah, I've been reviewing Overtone's beers for probably the best part of 2 years now, and they just kept on raising the bar. It was a really fascinating experience to be on board with Overtone from the very beginning when they kind of first started in Glasgow. And their beers were good, they were really good, I was really happy with them. And then they just got better and better and better. And just amazing how where they are today, you know, where they're one of those breweries now where everybody talks about. As soon as they put beers on websites, or as soon as they put beer online, they sell out instantly. They've just become one of those breweries. Almost like the Cloudwater of Scotland. Look at the sediment in that glass. Aroma then. Oh, it smells good. Really good. Really tropical, passion fruit, mango, orange peel, fleshy blood orange, lemons. Oh, it smells really good. I'm going to dive in. Cheers, everybody. Nicely carbonated beer. Oh, so juicy. Such a juicy beer. Such a juicy beer. Look at the lacing. Look at the lacing on the glass. I mean, that is incredible. We're getting passion fruit, mango, orange peel, fleshy blood orange, grapefruit. Oh, it's lovely. Tangerine flavours coming through. Oh, that was my stomach. Could you hear that? It's got a nice oaty kind of creaminess as well coming through. And it's a nice mouthfeel. It's a lovely mouthfeel on the beer. And it suits the beer so well. There's been a little trend, which I hope goes away very quickly. There's been a little trend of lactose in IPAs, and it just doesn't sit right with me. It's yeah, put some lactose in a stout, an imperial stout by all means. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But there's this trend these days to put lactose in IPAs and New England IPAs, and it's just not the same as oats. Oats gives a nice kind of creaminess. Lactose, it gives more of a kind of an oil slick, like a slickiness. Not a fan. So yeah, the reason why I mentioned all of that is I'm glad that Overtone are using oats in this beer. Much better experience than having lactose in your beer. Probably costs more to put oats in your beer than lactose, but at the end of the day, you know, if you want to pay a little bit more for a better quality beer, then here we are, you know. Here is the end product where it's a much tastier brew. It's really solid, really solid. And again, I'm really pleased to be on this journey with Overtone Brewing Company. Such a fantastic company with such fantastic beers. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful. 5.5% ABV. I could have a couple of these. I could do a bit of a session with this, I reckon. Go well with some chicken. Chuck some chicken on the barbecue, you know, chicken skewers in like a lemon drizzle or something like that. I'm dreaming because, you know, the summer's coming. The summer is slowly coming and I can't wait to get barbecuing again. Get out in the garden, tidy the garden up and get barbecuing and drink great beers like this. But this would go really well with some chicken skewers. It really would. Right, let's have a little read. Hazy IPA brewed with Southern Cross, Kahatu, Rakai and Wimai hops from New Zealand. Named after the beach on the North Island of New Zealand. Expect tropical fruit, citrus, pine and some resin. The hops are Southern Cross, Kahatu, Rakai and Wimai. The malt is extra pale, Vienna and oats. And the yeast is New England yeast. And they're based in Halley Street in Glasgow. Halley Street in Glasgow. Wonderful company. Wonderful company. I'm really pleased that I predicted this. I said this company's going to be massive one day. And I'm really pleased it's come to fruition. I really am. I'm really pleased that this brewery's doing so well because it's just wonderful, wonderful beer. Let's rate it. A fantastically easy drinking pale ale where the carbonation pushes the beer on the inside of the mouth, and there's some fantastic tropical flavours coming through on the beer with a touch of bitterness on the back end, a little bit of sweetness to begin with, but it's the flavour, it's the orange, the passion fruit, the mango, the citrus flavours that are just piling through on your palate. I like this beer enough to give it a Stone the Crows 9 out of 10. It's a 9 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box, subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews, give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! Cheers!